YouTube family, I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. So what's going on? We got to keep Joe Jackson in prayer. He's battling terminal cancer. They're saying it's pancreatic cancer. Now, there's a whole slew of things going on. Someone sent out a tweet on his Twitter account that said, "The sun sets when the time comes." Joe didn't tweet that. How do we know? His granddaughter Paris Jackson said it, but then they called her out and said, well, you need to visit your grandfather. The family is around Joe because they're saying he could die any day now. There is a big little mess about a future funeral. The Michael Jackson estate says they're not paying for it. Janet can pay for it. Somebody's got to pay for this funeral. He went life insurance. You know they're not going to do a GoFundMe because you know the GoFundMes are the new life insurance policies. I'm just saying. But it might be a smaller funeral, even though the sons, the brothers, would like a real large funeral. Love him or hate him, Joe Jackson, the patriarch, and he did start a musical dynasty. Now, there is concern about how much control Randy Jackson has over his sister Janet. They're very close. She doesn't do anything without Randy. Randy likes being in this position of power. Why? Because he was always treated as the stepchild. And when Jermaine took up with his baby mama, Jermaine took Randy's baby mama and married her and had more kids. That's just some messiness all around. Randy's still mad. But being in the cat seat with Janet, he's got money. He ain't got to worry about his bills. Jermaine, on the other hand, got this new wife because he dumped Randy's baby mama. He dumped her to go with another woman. And now this woman who bit him on the leg is leaving him. It's a lot going on. You probably said, I'm having a bad day. No, you're not, because there are people doing much more. Tisha Campbell Martin, Gina from Martin, married to Dwayne Martin, over 20 years. They're divorcing, and she says that he has been hiding money. I think finances drove them apart because they were married a long time, and finances is a relationship killer. She wants spousal support, and she recently told the judge, tell him, don't be asking me for no money. Any Black Lightning fans out there? It's returning to the CW on October the 9th. Looks like there will be a Get Out too. Jordan Peele is dropping strong hints that he's going to follow up Get Out with a Get Out 2. Jennifer Hudson is all set to play the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, in a movie. September the 4th, get ready for Bobby Brown. The Bobby Brown miniseries is going to air on BET. Now, he was quite funny on the awards because he out there like, I don't know what time it is. Bobby, if they're under 30, they don't. It's only us that are excited. And I don't know. Bobby be making you want to joke on him. He does. Like he's stunting like it's 1988. People you were talking to weren't even born in 1988. Bobby, stop it. They don't know who you are. But the BET miniseries, we're going to be there. Bobby Brown, the king of R&B. Did you like the BET Awards? I didn't really care for Jamie Foxx. I thought he was a little dry. But the Anita Baker tribute, that tribute with Marsha Ambrosius, Legacy, Yolanda Adams, it was awesome. It was so good. Yolanda Adams, she did that thing. Meek Mill came out. His the song with Miguel, Stay Woke. I think we're seeing a new becoming of Meek Mill, and it's because of what has happened to him in his life. He's really talking about prison reform. Things like that will change you. I think his style of rapping is going to change for a lot of people who said, I didn't even know who I was looking at. How come I'm just finding out who YG is? I said, Toya, who that? Toya, come right here and say hi to everybody. I said, Toya, who YG? Toya, tell us who YG is.
YG is a rapper. He has been out for a few years, but now he's getting... That's when you know you made it, when Patty Jackson knows you. YG,
I know who you are.
You've it, for real.
What we saw was an era of the new generation of hip-hoppers coming aboard. Now, did you catch when Migos won and Offset said, I want to thank my wife?
Yes.
It's because he and Cardi B are married. They got married last September. The baby is due any week now. Are we ready for the return of Ja Rule?
Hell no.
Ja Rule and Ashanti are putting out an album. They say it's going to be like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh.
But the thing is, Ja Rule and Ashanti are not married. But Ja Rule says, we back. We back in these streets.
Go back to sleep. Go back to bed, Ja and Ashanti. Ain't nobody checking for this album.
Uncle Drew, I can't wait to see this movie. Little Rel Howery was our special guest last week. We had a chance to talk with him, but it's Kyrie Irving. It's Shaq, who was so funny. Tiffany Haddish. It opens in theaters on Friday. Uncle Drew, you got to get the new issue of Ebony magazine. Omari Hardwick. Love him. Omari Hardwick is gracing the cover. He's wearing like curly hair now. The new season of Power returns on Starz July the 1st. Are you ready for Ghost? You ready for Tommy? You ready for Kanan? Guess what? We're always ready for Ghost. We love you, Omari Hardwick. Roseanne Barr is apologizing. Again, she opened up to her rabbi on a recent podcast, and she says she realizes what she lost. There is going to be another Roseanne reboot entitled The Connors. John Goodman, the woman who played Darlene, they're all going to go. It's a 10-episode this fall. Roseanne is realizing how her racist ways really, really got in the way. When you think about Joe Jackson, the sun sets when the time comes. He didn't write it. Joe's been through a lot. Dementia, heart attack, a car accident, several strokes. That incident with the Viagra. You can take too much. You can take too much Viagra and it's going to mess you up. You got to be careful. And if you're messing with the street stuff, make sure you got a strong heart. That's her little medical moment here. Heather Locklear. Can we keep actress Heather Locklear in prayer? In the 90s, she was bigger than big. She really was. T.J. Hooker, Dynasty Melrose Place. She has been arrested again, this time for attacking a cop and biting the EMT worker. Now, I just want to say this. This is about the 4th time she done attacked a cop. They ain't tasing her yet. If they were tasing her, she wouldn't be attacking cops. Heather, you was the bomb in the 90s. Please get help. Is it alcohol? Is it drugs? You got mental problems. She needs help because she also choked her mother. I'm just giving you the extent of what's wrong with Heather Locklear. It's like, Houston, we've got a problem. But she out here attacking these cops and ain't nobody tase her. Maybe once they tase her. Because if you was a black woman, Heather. Yeah, you probably dead. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm the auntie of pop culture. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment because I'm learning to work all of those little features. But we love to keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of entertainment and pop culture. Thanks for joining me.